Right, on to game 2 of match 3. Much happier with this start, so we get this on pretty quickly. Obviously I play the turn 1 Riddlesmith, the turn 2 Riddlesmith here. Drawing the extra land isn't a massive problem either because I can loot that away. I'm quite pleased to see him without a 2-drop. And Auric Replica is hardly that aggressive. Yeah, so quite happy to play the Silver Mer, loot a card, probably a land away. And this game straight away looks much better. Strider Harness not a massive issue. It's not a card that is causing a huge amount of problems in my drafts. It's so much better late game. It's not a card you want to be playing turn 3 at all. It applies hardly any pressure at all. And the +1/+1 just isn't that great. It's only good sort of turns 9, 10, 11 when you're dropping sort of things like Moulder Beasts and things, and they're coming to play hasted, and that's when it's really good. So I decided to get the Bar Battle Gear into play here, just so I can get Metalcraft. Also, Bar Battle Gear is pretty good with the Replica. Decided to leave Shatter Manor up there. He's still got sort of 5 cards in hand, so sort of wanted to see what he'd play. Before I took a stance. But that's fine, and the Glider here is obviously pretty good. And the Looming Good Drake, so we bounce the Glinthawk. I didn't want to bounce the Skyguard anyway, so him playing the Glinthawk is really good. Glinthawk can be such a liability. Everyone concentrates on the times where he's an upside, but no one really remembers the times where he's just really rubbish for you. Yes, well, yeah, you look at him and he's a 2/2 for 1 mana, but if you haven't got an artifact in play, or people start bouncing him, then he's just a pain in the ass. So I decided to play the Contagion Clasp here, and shrink his Skyguard. Mainly so, because I've got Glider in my hand as well, that's 2 2/2 flyers. I figure I might as well shrink his. I probably shouldn't have looted there at all. Both of those cards are cards I want. So you can opt not to loot, and that would have been the better plan there. So with the Kenworth Guy's Guard Shrank, I can now swing in with the Drake and play my Glider. Oh, I didn't play a Glider. Well, that's surprising. I should have played the Glider there. That's probably the first big mistake I've made, I think. There's no reason not to play the Glider there. I've got my Shatter Manor up anyway. So I kill his Skyguard. Not sure why he doesn't replay his Glenhawk there. So he lets me in with the Drake again. Which is good. Not willing to tumble magnet. Which again is slightly odd because he's got the Glenhawk in his hand. He can return the tumble magnet whenever he wants. So I don't loot there. I didn't Drake there. It probably wasn't necessary to Drake there. I prefer to keep his ability back. There's something to steal a bit more tempo. Again, the Drake's looking really good now. If I'd have played it preemptively last turn, and he'd have had a 3/3 Glenhawk to block it anyway, so I might as well play it now and bounce it and steal a whole lot of tempo again. It's not like he was on 4 and I really needed to wrap the game up. Decided to kill the tumble magnet at that point because it's just going to start slowing me down. At this point the Riddlesmith's not doing anything either, so I might as well trade that with the replica. It looks like only 1 extra damage, but it's going to work out more than 1 damage in subsequent turns. That's not a problem. And he decides to quit. Perhaps a little bit preemptively, but our board position was pretty strong with 3 flyers, so no changes to be made in the next game.